Hello everyone, Adrian here. So yes, I know it has been a long while since I've sat here and made a video. However, as you guys know, I am going through with my plans to move to Whidbey Island. So, Kenny and I are both applying for jobs over on or near the island, and it's been pretty good so far. We're just still looking for something that's the right fit for both of us, which I'm really looking forward to. So we will be officially picking our asses up and moving as soon as one of us gets a job, or both of us. But mainly if one of us gets a job, then we'll get our asses up and move. So I'm really excited for that, as you guys can imagine. I'm excited for my health to improve and just for higher paying jobs that are gonna rock in paradise. So I'm really excited, and I will be giving you guys kind of status updates on my Instagram stories. So if you guys haven't followed me on Instagram yet, you really should. I've been kind of wrestling with it lately, and it's been kind of tough. So on to the subject of today's video. So you guys know I love supporting goth musicians, whether they are musicians that have been around for a long time that are still making music, or whether they are brand new on the scene and are just trying to start out and get noticed. The letter type is what I will be featuring today, and I would really appreciate it if you would show your support to this band because, well, they deserve it. They worked really hard and they're having a hard time getting started, so your support would really, really, really be appreciated. So the name of this musician is called Dead Roses, which I already really like the name of that. That's really cool. So just some background information on Dead Roses. Dead Roses is a solo project. I tried for more than a year to find other musicians to join the band, but no one was interested, so I decided to write all the music myself. As you can probably imagine, it's quite disheartening when no one wants to join your band because you start to think, maybe my music is crap. It's unfortunate. So what we're going to hear today is a demo version of their song Midnight Drive. And this is in the hopes of raising enough money to re-record that song as well as others that they have written in an actual studio. So I'm really excited for them to launch and get started with their musical project because, again, as a musician myself, I understand how hard it is to get noticed and to get the resources that you need to actually get your music and your work circulating. So I want to pay it forward. And here's what they say about their song. So here's what they say about their musical style. I have many musical influences, everything from Typo Negative, Mazzy Star, Nine Inch Nails to Pixies, Nirvana, and Smashing Pumpkins. I also really like synthwave music. So synthwave music I definitely like. I'm a really big fan of darkwave, so everything that they describe here sounds like something that's right up my alley for music that I would like. Midnight Drive is a love song. I picture a couple driving through a rainstorm at night. All they can see outside are the car headlights on the road. Their favorite song comes on the stereo and they smile at each other. They are on a journey to meet the vampire Lestat, who is going to turn them both into vampires, and they're really obsessed with vampires, and the lyrics definitely reflect this. So this song in particular blends 80s goth rock, alternative rock, and synthwave perfectly to create perhaps a new goth genre, like maybe modern gothic rock or progressive gothic rock. So I'm really looking forward to it. And I will have the link for this musician's websites and everything in the description below, so you guys can go check them out. So guys, I'm going to listen to this in its entirety in real time, so you guys can gauge my reactions, and if there's something that really catches my eye or my ear in this particular instance, then I will stop and comment. And I will also have the lyrics to this song right here so you guys can read along to the song and listen to it and really appreciate it. So I'm really excited. Now, I will be perfectly honest, I have listened to a very small snippet of this song without listening to it in its entirety, and I did want to give my genuine reaction to this song so that you guys can gauge it from my point of view, hopefully. Okay, alright, let's do this. Alright guys, you saw it right here in real time. I listened to the song in its entirety and I really, really like it. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the compilation CD of Gothic Divas or something. It came out, I think, in the late 90s, early 2000s, and it features Tina Root of Switchblade Symphony doing some solo work, and it also features the band New Skin and Switchblade Symphony, of course. Now, with this particular song, it definitely reminds me a lot of New Skin in the way that it's structured. It's really dancey, it's really intoxicating. I really love the layers and layers of music in there. I love the lyrics. I really, really, really love the lyrics. And I'm really looking forward to when this would be an actual studio recording, because I know this definitely sounds a little rough, but from what I can hear already, considering the fact that it sounds rough, I still really like it. So it definitely has that strong kind of feminine power, and if I had to describe the sound of it, it sounds a lot more like 90s goth rock to me than 80s goth rock. But that's just me. I could be wrong. That's just how it sounds to me, with that being my point of reference, that being the era and the genre of goth music that I really gravitate toward. I gravitate toward a lot of 90s goth rock, gothic rock, and dark wave, and ethereal music from that era as well. So it's very 90s goth rock. I could almost feel this song being kind of on the soundtrack for The Craft, which, yeah, that's right. I'm wearing a t-shirt inspired by The Craft. I decided to look like a potato today. Deal with it. So guys, I really, really enjoyed this. I'm really looking forward to when they can release their own studio version of this song. I'm really looking forward to seeing what else they have in store. So, like I said, what you saw today was a genuine first impression, first reaction. So, I'm really 100% behind this band. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they put out, and I can't wait to hear how they will progress down the road. So I would really, 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 really appreciate it with all of my heart if you could go in the description below, subscribe to their YouTube channel, check them out on BandCamp and on iTunes, and I'm sure you'll be able to find some other links that will help you support them so that they can raise enough money to create an actual studio album, because they really deserve it. I really want to help them get out there. But yeah, this is just wonderful. It really just made me giddy. It kind of felt really nostalgic for me. So I mentioned the Gothic Divas compilation CD that was made in the late 90s, early 2000s. And that particular CD, that's one of my favorite compilations that I've ever listened to. That was in my collection of goth music and CDs and everything like that. I listened to that a lot in high school. Like, if I was on my way to school, I would be listening to that in my car on the way to school, and I just have that fucking blasting, and I loved it. It just really made me want to dance and tap into the feminine aspects of myself and the sassy aspects of myself. So listening to this really brought me back to my teenage years. Jesus Christ, that made me sound old. Fuck. I'm gonna be 25 this year. Oh god. In any case, this made me super nostalgic. It really made me want to dance, and I really, really, really loved it, and I hope you guys do too. So, like I said, check out the links in the description below. Support this band. I would really sincerely appreciate it if you did. So guys, thank you for bearing with me and being dressed like a potato today. I know I usually like to dress up for my videos, but the older I get, the more I value comfort. Being comfortable. And this shirt is unbelievably comfortable on top of being inspired by The Craft. I love it. I love The Craft. Don't judge me. Another reason why I wanted to wear this is because there was a video made a while ago by Joanna Shino. She has a relatively new YouTube channel here devoted to goth and her commentary on things happening in the online gothic subculture, and I really enjoy hearing her thoughts on it. One thing that she mentioned in one of her recent videos is that she wanted to normalize goths kind of not caring as much about dressing up to the nines all the time. And that kind of got me thinking about it. And she said, you know, let's normalize goths looking like potatoes. So this is me starting to do that. I want to normalize goths looking like potatoes. So let's make hashtag potato goth a thing. And I don't really feel the need to fuss with my appearance all that much anymore, especially because I have a lot going on and again, I care about comfort. So I want to let you guys know with what I'm wearing here and what I'm saying here is it's okay to not dress up goth all the time. This is the first time I've worn makeup in like a week, okay? I'm serious. First time I've worn makeup in a week, but that's because I have a lot of shit going on in my life, okay? So it's okay to not dress up all the time. And anyone who judges you for not dressing to the nines all the time, they're an asshole, okay? This has been a PSA. So guys, thank you for bearing with me with that rant. I really appreciate you sticking around, and I really appreciate the input that I've been getting on my channel lately. I really appreciate it. And I would really, really, really love it from the bottom of my heart if you guys could check out my links in the description below to my Instagram. I'm trying to get more engagement on my Instagram page so that I can have the ability to share links on my Instagram stories. At the moment, I can't do that. I tried getting my account verified with Instagram so that they can allow me to do it with the current following that I do have, but they shot me down. They said they didn't have enough information to verify that I am a blogger or influencer or, you know, shit like that. And it's really frustrating. So frustrating. So I would really, really, really appreciate it if you would check out my Instagram so that I can be able to share more links and stuff on my Instagram stories. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later.